for all of you guys, we are trying to get the best party foods that you will want to have at your Super Bowl parties, and we are going to draft them here tonight. So, that being said, we're going to need a vote on who goes first, I guess.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
So, put a vote in the chat. Cooper Rush, the mod. Let's be honest, without my 4 wins, the Cowboys aren't even in the playoffs. Hey, by the way, Casey is looking for a good backup. Maybe someone to push Mahomes a little.
For anyone thinking that Cooper Rush as a free agent is going to be a starter in the league for a team next year, you can forget that right now. I promise you that will not occur. That will not occur.
Whoever signs him will win the Super Bowl as long as he's the starter.
We're talking about Cooper Rush like he's not in the chat right now.
I literally just again, more proof that America's getting dumber and dumber.
I smell salt.
It's not salt, it's facts. It's not salt when it's facts. No, what? I have no reason to be salty about Cooper. He's just not very good at playing quarterback.
Cooper Rush, I'm literally right here. I can hear you.
Yeah, and I think it's important for you to hear, Cooper. You're not very good.
What's up, Broncos?
At your job.
How we doing, Broncos?
Hey, Cooper, you know we need we're gonna have 2 holes at backup quarterback. We're happily signing you in Pittsburgh.
What ginger would you rather have at QB next year? Andy Dalton or Cooper Rush?
Cooper Rush.
I'd probably lean Andy Dalton, and that's concerning.
Chairman, don't.
Would you rather have Dak Prescott as the Cowboys quarterback? Ugh.
Over Cooper Rush? Yes. Do I think the Cowboys are in a bad place with Dak and whether he can actually show up in the playoffs? Yeah. I think that's a problem, but Cooper Rush isn't going anywhere. Cooper Rush would never win a playoff game for a team. Wouldn't happen.
I mean,
Partially because if he was the quarterback all season, they wouldn't even be in the playoffs.
All right.
You guys, come on. I know what you're doing. You just rile me up.
Cooper Rush throwing some shade though, or is he? Pittsburgh sounds good. I could actually start there.
Yeah, I mean, you have twice the hand size of Kenny Pickett, so
I don't know what that says
Kenny's about small hands. Pickett.
I don't know what that says about your boys there, Rec. If Cooper says he could go in and start immediately.
No, I mean I'll take him over Pickett. Why not?
All right.
Oh,
you heard
man.
it here first. A Pittsburgh fan wants Cooper Rush over their first round pick from last year.
The show is off the rails. The show is off the rails.
Cooper Rush over their first round pick.
I mean the Chiefs have a first round pick. I wouldn't take Cooper over.
Oh my goodness. Future.
I'm sure that Chris would take him over their first round quarterback.
Well, he wasn't a first round quarterback, but yeah.
Oh yeah, he was a 3rd rounder, but still, they still trade 2 firsts, 2 seconds.
Yeah, a lot more than a first at this point to the Broncos.
Yeah.
Hey,
Broncos are just F them picks.
F them picks. We're going all in, baby.
And the picks are back.
Let's see. Anybody know who's playing on Sunday? Says Broncos. I had no idea.
It's not the Broncos. Spoiler. Somehow, when you only win 5 games, they don't invite you to the Super Bowl.
Oh, look at that!
I love you,
Broncos all over the
Broncos.
Steelers now.
Go Steelers.
Mad respect. Thrown out to the Steelers. So wow, I didn't know G Girl loved the Steelers that much.
Throw it.
I thought she hated the Steelers.
Mad respect.
Wasn't she talking a lot of F's towards the Steelers on Chairman's stream yesterday? I recall that.
Yeah.
Maybe I'm misremembering, but
anyway. All right, we got the vote going right now.
How's the vote going?
Chris is winning.
5-2.
That doesn't surprise me, Chris. That just means people know you need the most help.
Is that the case? All right.
The underdog.
Yeah, and I already know what you're picking 1, so it's like
leftovers.
Yeah.
No. I actually know what he's picking 1 for sure.
I mean, it's kind of like
it's the biggest layup in the world.
It's the biggest.
He's picking
well, and
it's getting close now. It's 5-3.
Well,
And I did not vote to make it 3.
I haven't touched.
Yes.
I haven't touched any voting on my end. It's
Maybe
just
if it
all
gets a
you
little
guys.
Closer, I'll vote. No, I'm just kidding.
I mean, it's probably gonna end in a tie. Let's be real.
No, we're running out of time, and people hate me, Chris. So
Well, we're gonna
fine.
finish out tonight. Once we get this going, we're gonna finish out tonight with this draft, and then we will not be streaming this Sunday for the Super Bowl. Obviously, you guys will be having your parties and doing your own thing, and we'll be doing our thing. Guys, all right, fellas, thanks for the chat. I need to go to my
Go
iron my bench sitting britches. Gotta stay ready now that I'm a free agent.
appreciate the focus, Cooper. I wish you nothing but the best, but you realize you're not very talented, right? Like you get
Also,
it.
Chris
You
won.
get it.
Oh
Chris
no.
won, it was 5-4.
5-4. It was
They
it was
wanted
close.
they wanted to make it a tie.
All right, Chris, get the easiest pick in the history for you.
I mean, it's a fan favorite. It's what we were talking about earlier with the ranch and the blue cheese and everything else. Wings. I'm going to take wings. It's a number 1 free agent, number 1 draft pick. You got to have wings at a party, man. I mean, it's a staple. So
yeah, I mean, if I had the number 1 pick, I would have taken that. Certainly, because I would steal it from you and you'd be heartbroken, and then you would have been like flustered the rest of the draft
Then
and not knowing
I
what
wouldn't-
to do.
I wouldn't know what to do.
Wings. I don't know, leftovers.
Leftover wings.
yeah, exactly. Wings are the Victor Wembanyama of this draft. Absolutely, Ty. Yeah.
Or some would say the Cooper Rush of this.
Of course, some would say
Exactly.
Cooper Rush. Yeah. Keep hating Scotty, and I'll keep helping your teams make the playoffs. Good night, all. Good night. Have a great night, Cooper. Good to have.
I don't think the real Cooper says hating. I'm gonna be honest.
hating.
Doesn't seem like the type. Okay, so no big surprise there for me, Chris.
Yeah, you knew it was
that's-
coming. You
that's
knew.
your favorite food in general.
Yeah.
So of course, for a Super Bowl party, I mean, you grill them. You fry up a lot of wings.
Oh,
and I knew that you'd
it's the
take
best.
that number 1.
It's a staple. Yep.
All right, I'll just take what we discussed earlier, Chris. I'm going chips and dip. I mean, listen,
Ooh.
the variety that encompasses. All right, when you're talking about, all right, we start with the tortilla chips. You get the salsa, you get the queso. You go to the potato chip. You have, or also with the tortilla, you got the spinach artichoke. There's a plethora. A buffalo chicken dip is delightful, by the way. Throw that on a tortilla chip. And then you get the, sour cream and onion, things like that with the potato chip. It's easy to snack on. It's not too filling. It's something you can literally consume throughout the game. Like, it's there all game, and you're probably eating more chips and dip than anything else because you just don't even realize you're doing it. It's just in front of you, and you're like, I might as well keep consuming this. All
Yeah.
right? It's
No.
perfect, and it encompasses everything. I have a famous queso dip that I make every Super Bowl, Chris, and it's a hit.
Famous.
It is. It is.
By the way,
famous.
guys, if you guys have your favorite recipes, we have a recipe section in our Discord. ! Discord. I want you to share your favorite recipes, and maybe we throw them out there. Some of the best ones. We try them out. But yeah, you're right though. Chips and dip. We talked about it beforehand. That is all encompassing. So you can't just say, spinach and artichoke dip and then buffalo chicken dip, which is in the chat. Buffalo chicken dip is like always good too. Sausage and cheese dip. I mean, all sorts of. I mean, chips are like part of my kryptonite. And they're always a staple, and you can never stop eating them. Chips, I get it. I hear one of 2 routes here, and I think I gotta go. I think I just gotta play my number 2 pick. It's got to be pizza. Pizzas. I mean,
Pizza time.
it's pizza. You got to have pizza. I mean, that is obviously all encompassing. Whatever pizzas you like, pizza is pizza and wings. Pizza and wings at a party I mean, you're not disappointed with anything that's being put out there.
Pizza and pineapple.
Pizza and pineapple.
Then you're epically disappointed in the person that ordered that.
Pizza. Yeah, let's roll with it. Number 2.
I mean, I like that's a solid pick and predictable. Predictable again. My issue with pizza is one, you have that like everyone has that all the time, right? So it's not unique. Not that you don't have wings or chips and dip, but it just feels less unique. And two, part of one of my big things is like when you have a Super Bowl party, like you want to try all the different foods. And if you have a slice of pizza, maybe that's a little too much food, so you're not consuming all the other foods. I like to keep it small, get some variety in there. All right, I have like 3 options here.
I know
that I'm glazing over here that I'm thinking about. One being veggies. I'm just kidding. That's
are you taking veggie tray off the board?
Veggie? No, sir. I got 3 here that I like a lot. Which one? I'm trying to think what your strategy might be.
I have
moving forward.
I have a couple on my radar that are still lingering. That I don't know where I'm gonna slide them in.
I have one that, that, and then that. All right, I'm gonna go, and this can also go a lot of different variations. You can go a lot of variations of this, but in keeping with the consistent, like, hey, it's not too overfilling. I'm gonna go sliders, Chris. I'm gonna go sliders.
Okay. All right.
Whether that's a burger slider, there's ham and cheese. I mean, you can do buffalo chicken. I've done a ton of, meatball sliders are a hit. Like all the sliders encompassing, and it's just a nice taste. You don't want a full like burger on Super Bowl Sunday, but a nice little slider to put it in there, and mix it in. And sliders are always money. They hit and they hit well.
You can do a lot with sliders. They're
pork sliders.
They're very versatile.
Absolutely.
They're very versatile. And it was on my list. I wasn't gonna.
That's kind of what the MO of my team right now, Chris. I'm very versatile. My guys can play the 1 through 5 positions. All right, they're versatile. They can guard anybody right now. They can cover up pizza and wings if they need to.
Yep. Wait, Scotty, I thought we were talking about football, not baseball.
Well, I was talking about basketball, but sure.
No, with the sliders.
Oh, got it. Hi-yo. All right. We're strictly food, right?
Hey, look, Cooper Rush puts pineapple on pizza.
I'm confused. Wait, what did you just ask? We're strictly food?
Yeah.
Yes.
It is food. Yeah, you can't head to like
no
beer.
alcohol.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. All right.
Beer.
Just making sure I know the ground rules. Just account.
I'm throwing a flag.
Challenge flag. All right. This kind of overlaps with yours, but doesn't. It's different enough.
I know what you're doing, and I thought about doing it, but I didn't want something that's similar.
And you know what? You already. I'll help save you from having double up on some of these. I'm gonna go I'm gonna go nachos, man.
Yeah, it's
nachos.
Solid.
Is
solid. That was one of my 3.
Nachos.
That I was thinking about, but it was too similar to my chips and dip. Couldn't pull the trigger.
I get a big sheet tray, cookie tray. I put down, a whole thing of foil. I put down my chips. I layer them. I do chips, cheese. I do beans. I do taco meat. I do sour cream, pickled jalapenos, and I do like the jar cheese plus fresh shredded cheese, all mixed in. And I layer that 2 or 3 times up. Throw that in the oven, melt it all together, and you have the best big nacho tray of your life. All I can say is nachos.
I listen, and I like nachos, and I love nachos, but I will hold firm that my chips and queso will dominate nachos all day. The problem with nachos is every bite's a little different. You get some chips that don't have all the.
That's why you layer them.
You don't. You can layer all day. It doesn't matter. You're gonna have chips with different stuff on there. My queso, you dip, and it hits every single bite. It's money.
To G girls, you could be versatile with the nacho. You could do like a barbecue nacho. You could do like it's not. I don't always. I just go traditional, but you can mix up. You could do like a pulled pork barbecue nachos. You could do all sorts of different things. So
Snickers salad. Have y'all ever heard of table nachos?
Yeah, it's bigger than my tray nachos,
yeah,
but
no, we did table nachos for one of my kids' birthdays.
Oh, nice.
Yep.
wait,
Just
did you?
a whole-
Was I there for
Yeah.
that?
I don't think we invited you to that.
I get.
Sorry, my kids aren't fans of you, so I'm like, who do you want to invite? They're like, everyone but Chris.
Yeah, we forget him. We don't need
We
that.
invited your wife and Brooklyn or your kids, but not you. Sorry.
Yeah.
Snickers salad. What? What is
Well,
that,
you-
Broncos? A Snickers salad sounds not much of a salad.
What would you rather have, Snickers in a salad or pineapple on pizza?
Snickers in the salad. Yeah, I mean, literally, you could throw out almost any combination. I'd pick that over pineapple on pizza.
Let's see here. It is a dessert salad consisting of a mix of Snickers bars, Granny Smith apples, whipped cream, and often pudding or whipped topping served in a bowl.
Yeah, I'm definitely picking that. Faux show. I don't know how the apple plays with the Snickers. That seems a little off to me, but that plays
apple-
better than pizza and pineapple. So
I mean, apple goes good with peanut butter.
for sure.
All right.
There's no. You do know that there's no peanut butter in Snickers, though, right?
But chocolate goes good with apples too.
Have you ever had a Snickers? Anyway,
But there was actually
number 3 pick. Okay.
now we're getting into some of the nitty gritties. Some of the big heavy hitters are off the board.
Okay, Chris, I am gonna take one that I imagine your wife would. One of your wife's go-tos.
Oh boy, we have an ad break.
She likes to. I don't. Oh, should I pause during this ad break? How long is the ad break?
No, just roll with it.
15 more seconds, I think.
I'm really trying to think this one over. I think you know where I'm going, though, Chris. You don't know where I'm going.
I think I know where you're going. I think I
Okay.
know.
All right, so listen. Again, I'm sticking with something that is on the smaller end, but you can have a ton of them if you want.
Yeah, I think
It's
that, yeah.
delicious.
Yep.
They just
Snickers.
you throw them in your mouth and they just are delicious. I'm going pigs in a blanket.
Yep.
Here.
Yep.
Pigs
Ooh,
in a blanket.
that's good.
I think they out kick the hot dog myself, and they're again smaller. You can throw back as many as you want, but you don't
Good-
have to
good pick.
just. If you get a hot dog, you got to eat a hot dog and then you're full. Here you can have all the pigs in blanket you want, or you can just have a few and save room for other stuff.
You
Yep.
get full off of one hot dog? You lightweight.
Well, no, but then I'm not trying all the foods.
All right. Yeah, no, that was a good pick. It was on my list. It was in consideration for the next one of the next couple picks. So well played. All right, my next one. And this could be a variation of a couple different versions of it, but this is one of my favorite things anytime I ever show up to a party. And if they have these, it's most likely that I eat at least 5 or 6 of them minimum.
Okay.
I am going with my 4th pick in the 2023 Super Bowl party food draft. I am going with the jalapeno popper, bacon wrapped or fried or anything else. Jalapeno poppers
Solid.
are absolutely one of my favorite things on the planet, and you get some of them that are spicy, but then you get that cream cheese that cools it off. Jalapeno poppers.
It's a solid pick. By the way, they're not spicy because a traditional jalapeno popper just takes out all the seeds from the jalapeno. It's more about the flavor and idea of the jalapeno with the cream cheese. Maybe you don't do that.
I
but that's
don't.
traditionally.
I don't.
You gotta make room for the filling, Chris.
I don't
You gotta make room
always.
for the filling.
Yeah.
Oh, that'd be a good idea. Keep it for the future, like Family Feud, where the fans vote, and you'll have to guess what they think.
Yeah, I'm not surprised Chris took jalapeno poppers. He has made that for Super Bowl parties in the past. as they're like when they go to eat. Before you guys used to throw yours, I remember you coming to our friend the Vogel's house and throwing some jalapeno poppers, wrapped in bacon together. It's a solid pick. It's a solid pick. Who doesn't like cream cheese? You throw cream cheese in
everything.
It's pretty much money. All right, I feel like I'm behind in this one, maybe, Chris. I don't know. I like my 3 picks, but your 4 are solid.
I mean, I got a good lineup here. I don't know.
This might be a little more basic, but it hits every time if you get a good one. It's fried. It's deep fried. That might be why I might slightly prefer it over the jalapeno popper, but just give me some legit mozzarella sticks.
Ooh,
give me the mozzo sticks.
That's good.
It's a good pick. It was on my list. It was.
Give me those mod sticks.
You pulled one of my late round draft picks to the mod sticks. And here's the thing. You know what's funny is like, have you ever seen those memes where they're just like, oh, would you ever eat, a couple string cheeses? Like, no, that's way too much string cheese. But then, would you eat if it was deep fried and rolled and then in panko and throw it in the fryer? Yeah, give me like 20 of those.
Yeah,
exactly.
It's like
I could eat matzo sticks all day. I mean, personally, I don't even need the marinara. I don't even need it. Just give me the mozzarella stick itself. That's all I need. It's fried cheese.
Yeah.
What can beat fried cheese?
Fried cheese is standard.
Elite.
It's elite. It's honestly.
I feel great getting in the 4th round.
No, that's
real good.
It's a great pick. I like that one a lot.
Yeah.
Pulled it off my board, which is fine. And
I save one for the last round that isn't going to be on your radar. So I'm pretty excited about that.
Okay.
Watch him pick it anyways.
He won't.
Well, now, you're getting into like the late round, cheese curds are better. Cheese curds are
damn good too, but they're pretty similar.
They fall in the same category. They fall in the same category.
I think it's traditionally a different cheese.
It's
Whether
a
you
different
prefer the
size.
mozzarella, different size, but it's fried cheese. They're both fried cheeses. Okay.
Veggie tray going under the radar. Now you're getting into the fruit bowls, the veggie trays, the cheese boards.
None of us can touch veggie tray. We would lose this draft.
We would lose this trade instantly. All right. I'm gonna do something that I think this is the way I need to go with this.
Okay.
I'm gonna go. I could go one of two ways, and there's 2 options that I really don't want this to bring down the rest of my draft because I feel like I've done a really solid job. Broncos 7-layer dip is kind of chips and dip.
That's chips and dip.
Yeah, that's why it's a number 1 pick. That's why it's
so versatile.
I'm gonna go. Gosh, man, the last pick is always the one.
I feel like you don't have one you love right now, and you're trying to like piece it together. I got one I like quite a bit.
I'm gonna go. Oh man, because I have like 2 different options here, and I just think that I don't want to mess this last pick up because it's Mr. Irrelevant when it comes to my picks.
It feels like you're nervous right now.
I'm nervous a little bit, and
like you're melting.
I'm nervous because I want the perfect draft because I feel like my draft is strong. It's very strong, and I want to keep it that way.
But you only like 4 items.
I'm gonna go something that kind of spans. All right, so I got wings, pizza, nachos, jalapeno. I'm gonna go barbecue. I'm gonna go barbecue. only because that encompasses a lot. Kind of like chips and dip encompasses a lot. Barbecue can fit ribs, brisket, all sorts of different aspects of so many. I think that like hot links, barbecue hot links, is something that our uncle brings to our parties all the time, and it's like, you know, you always kind of jump in on those. So I'm gonna go barbecue with my last pick. I'll tell you some of the options I was going in between after this draft, but I'm gonna stick with that. It's a safe pick. We're going with barbecue to wrap it up.
Nothing wrong with barbecue. I mean, I'm obviously
You're having barbecue.
I ordered barbecue from
You inspired me a little bit on that one.
It's just, you know, if it wasn't from Kansas City, I don't know how high it would be on my lit. Like, I don't, you know, again, it could be a lot. Some brisket would be nice. Listen, barbecue's delicious. Nothing wrong with that pick. That's a solid pick. You know, a lot of people like the famous, like, it's almost like jelly, like the meatballs that are a little sweeter in the crock pot.
Yep.
No.
Yeah.
I'm not going with that. Something I thought about. I'm going with something, and I might be, maybe people don't agree with me, but hot take. I think I like this. I don't have it necessarily as often because it's just not as common, but I like it better than your third round pick.
Ooh.
Interesting. Hot
I
take.
like it better.
Spam
than your
hot
third
take.
round pick. I'm going the tacho. I am going the tacho. You throw me some tater tots, get some cheese, you get some either beef or some green chili on there with the sour cream. Like,
Okay.
tots, if I'm going straight tots versus tortilla chips, what would you rather have by itself? Would you rather have tortilla chips or tots?
I do like me some tachos.
Tachos is good. It's not a popular, like, it's not like a something people think about a lot.
Love me some tachos.
Tachos.
Frankly, it's just a better underneath layer for what you put on nachos.
That's a
Because
fantastic last pick.
No one in their right mind, if they were eating tortilla chips by himself or tater tots by themselves, would pick tortilla chips.
Diet Cola.
I do not like tater tots. That's the first time I've heard that before. To each their own, but how do you not like tater tots?
Vote in the chat, by the way. Some honorable mentions, by the way. Some honorable mentions that I had on my list. Chili cheese fries. Like chili cheese fries,
which is similar to the tacho.
Similar to
you can throw
tachos.
some green chili or red chili on there. I think the tacho holds better against fries. Fries get a little more soggy, where the tachos, tater tots, are a little more dense. Hold up and not get as soggy.
The tots also break more.
That's fine.
But you could do the chili with like chili cheese dogs too, chili cheese dogs or whatever. That could be a good option. Tacos was on my list as a deep, like late pick.
I've never once had a taco for Super Bowl Sunday.
Yeah, that's why I stayed away from it. It's doable.
I mean, I love tacos.
You could do it.
Dominated in this, by the way. Just absolutely crushed.
I feel really good about this is the first draft. I feel. By the way,
Holy crap!
I personally would probably pick mine over yours, but that's just a personal thing.
It's 6-0.
Vote.
It's mostly like I don't want pizza on Super Bowl Sunday.
Yeah.
But think about this, Scotty. If there's a full pizza of like your favorite pizza, like whether just pepperoni, whatever, you're having one slice of pizza.
Probably, yeah, probably.
You're having one. Meatballs was on my list as well. Meatballs, like, you know, you get crock pot meatballs with like the sauce and this and that. Yeah, like you said that earlier, so that was in there. And then you start digging down, and then you're forced to go either the veggie boards or the meat and cheese boards. No one eats those. Get into the
sides, maybe
cookies and brownies, the desserts. But
Milwaukee was potato salad or like a mac and cheese maybe. But those are kind of more sides. Like not that these aren't necessarily, but I don't know.
Vote in the chat, guys. We have more than 7 people here watching, so make sure you guys vote.
I'm getting dominated.
Which party would you go to? Jalapenos, nachos, pizza, wings, barbecue, or tachos, mod sticks, Man, the mod sticks, I have some of those for this weekend too. You'll have to help me out with some of mine.
Yeah.
Pigs in a blanket. That was probably going to be my 4th round pick, and then maybe jalapeno poppers was coming to my 5th round pick, but then I had to adjust because you hit the your middle rounds were solid. Sliders was strong.
So for
Yeah,
Scott,
I think people like I'm sure people prefer your wings over my chips and dip. I feel like the first round was pretty important.
yeah.
People, you gotta have wings on Super Bowl Sunday, right?
Yeah. Oh yeah. If you show up at my Super Bowl party with potato salad, you're not getting in. I mean,
No,
I'll allow you. I like potato salad. It's not my top 5
no.
for a Super Bowl party, but
We-
I'll eat
that's
I
potato
will
salad.
say this is the most I would say complete draft that we've both put together in the same draft, and it's because we love food and we eat too much, Scotty. We appreciate good food, is what we're saying. It's where we're at.
But congratulations. I think it's too late for me. I don't even think I can come back at this point. So
Yeah.
Kitty,
take it down.
Chris's list seems more like a college dorm kickball party list.
Kick back.
Kick back.
A kickback party.
Back.
Is that a bad thing? I mean,
Not really.
I feel like both could be that, really.
bo-
Like,
Yeah, pretty much.
it's kind of what you do for a Super Bowl, right? Like it's just
Yeah.
it's not the classiest. It's not fine dining for a Super Bowl.
we don't have salmon
I love
and
steak. Don't throw out salmon. Don't like cook up steaks. Like I don't need that. I want to try a little bit of everything at the Super Bowl.
you want like a plate. When you get your plate for a Super Bowl party, you should have like a minimum of like 5 different things on your plate.
Yep.
You should have a little bit of a nacho, a little bit of a mod stick, a couple a slider, a couple wings, and I mean, you could literally have all 5 of some of these things on here, and it's a perfect plate, 100%.
Yeah.
So
I'm hungry now.
now I just want
I
to
am
eat.
too.
Guys, what are you planning on doing for the Super Bowl, and what are you planning on eating for the Super Bowl? Like, what are you bringing something to a party? Are you what's your favorite thing to eat if you're going to a party that you get to a party and you're just like, man, I'm gonna eat good today. Like that, I'm gonna get 3 of those. Garlic parm wings, cheese pizza, Rotel dip. Party at my house, says Broncos. Hey, there you go. Party at Broncos. There we go.
We'll be there.
I'd say for the draft, Scotty has much better depth. Like he doesn't have much of a hole anywhere. Chris has all the superstars.
Yeah, I mean, I thought about going pizza at 1 just because I know people love pizza. That was
Yeah,
more a
chips and dip
personal
was
thing
good.
for me. Yeah,
And chips and dips is still good.
yeah.
No, chips and dip is the most underrated. It's like, well, no, I wouldn't say.
Chris, it sounds like you, by the way, chairman's coming to your party and you have to have all 5 of the things you listed on yours.
Hey,
Or he's going to be disappointed.
it's a deal. I'll have them all. Let's make it happen, Chairman. Roll on by. We'll take care of you. Have a plate of all 5 things. It'll be perfect.
He's going to have to fly on by.
Yeah.
It's,
Yeah.
it's a bit of a trek.
Yeah.
But if you're driving, maybe leave now.
Yes.
You know what I'm doing this year, Scotty? I'm
What you
doing
doing?
something fresh this year. Pigs. I
Are you not
am
familiar with
doing.
Pigs in a Blanket Club.
I am doing a miniature Nashville chicken sandwich, like the little handheld Nashville. It's like
So
I'm,
like a slider.
well, no, it's not a slider because it's
What do you mean
it's
it's not a
it's
slider?
finger food. So you take like cupcake thins.
Do you go fork and knife with a slider, Chris?
No. This is like finger foods, like hors d'oeuvres, like tiny. So
Again, sliders are tiny.
I mean, it's a sandwich. It is, but it's like a more bite size as opposed to like a whole sandwich, like a whole slider sandwich.
How little is this gonna
So
be?
it's gonna be those chicken nuggets you get from Costco.
Uh-huh.
Is the middle of the slider. Then you take a little bit. This is a TikTok recipe, by the way. You take a little bit of the like the Pillsbury on the bottom of the muffin tin. Then you put the Nashville chicken that's marinated with the sauce in there, and you put another topper of the biscuit, so it's like a little half like taco sandwich kind of vibe. And then you put that in the oven. It cooks. Then you top it off with a pickle on top and some ranch, and you have
So
it
like
all.
So like a slider.
Yeah, except it's like a small one. I'm going fancy with the hors d'oeuvres, Kitty. I am.
You know I love me some Nashville hot chicken. So
Clap.
I'll never say no to Nashville hot chicken.
Klept. Chris knows food. Scotty knows football. There you go.
Fair enough. Fair enough.
I will say.
Doesn't know what a the coming from the guy that doesn't know what a tacho is. You don't know what a tacho is? He also he's not a big fan of pigs. I don't. All right, they're delicious.
I will be using an air fryer, Kitty, for some of them. I have some like spring rolls that I'm gonna throw in there, and I'll throw the chicken in there as well. The little chicken bites will go in the air fryer as well. But I get my deep fryer out and I fry everything else. Like people bring food over and I fry it. It's a Friday, literally. We fry literally everything. I want some people. One of our brother-in-laws, Scotty, once brought over some Oreos, and we battered those up in deep fried Oreos. Like we do everything over here for Super Bowl.
Was that
Okay.
Was that Joe?
That was Joe. There's only one
Yeah,
person that brings desserts. Yeah.
That makes sense. Checks out.
Cauliflower. Oh God.
Deep fried cauliflower. Don't sleep on it.
You've done that. Our other brother-in-law.
Yeah, it's true. He's
eat the meats.
He doesn't eat the meat, so we do that, and it don't sleep on the deep fried cauliflower.
I will sleep on it.
Dude, don't sleep on it. It's good stuff, man.
If we're out of chicken, maybe I'll turn that direction.
Yeah.
But chicken comes first.
All right.
All day, every day.
Looks like the vote is winding down. I feel like ribs are a sleeper food for the Super Bowl. An all vegan Super Bowl party. Man, that would be. I'm not going to that party. That's a party I won't be attending.
The two things that are most important to me on Super Bowl Sunday are meat and cheese. So I can't get down with that.
And Chris finally wins a draft. It's
all right. Actually, that's two for me.
It is two.
I two.
I missed one.
He won one, which was an epic upset. I feel like I dominated that draft. I don't even remember what it was.
I can't remember either.
He's won the last two. I think it's like 2-2 now.
It is. We're dead even.
They're starting to feel bad for you, Chris. I think that's what's happened. After your first two drafts were so bad.
Or I've just really gotten in a nice rhythm with my drafts. I've done my draft day prep. I've got on the phone and trying to make all the right calls and work the right contacts and the resources.
Clap, Scotty throwing this for Chris. I did not throw this. I'm proud of my draft. I wouldn't change a thing based off of when and where I pick stuff. It just wasn't good enough today. It was not good enough today. Props to Chris. Hey. For all five of those foods. So I get it. Those are delicious. I like my 5 too.
Join. If you have cool, great, solid recipes that you want to share, put them in the Discord. I'm always cooking new stuff. Scotty's always trying new things. We're always on getting stuff off TikTok. But if you guys have good recipes, we want to share some of yours. Maybe we put together an ActionLab cookbook with all of your recipes or something. I don't know. That would be fun. But I had a Chris say not some sort of sandwich. Is pizza a sandwich?
You mean like a slider?
Like a slider? Yeah, sliders kind of encompass the sandwich debate there, Cuban.
Our in-law family loves, it's almost a staple at like all the parties, is ham and cheese sliders. You guys make that for
we're making that this year too.
Every time. Yeah. And they're money. They're absolutely money.
Yeah.
They're almost the first to always go, I feel like.
They go fast. There's never leftovers. Discord.
Even Diacola put it out there. Chris, I love your wife's ham sliders. Yeah. That's what we're talking about.
Would chili dogs be a good? Absolutely. Yeah. If you make a good chili,
the problem is, again, that's too big for me. Because I want to have all the different foods, so I don't want to indulge too much in one area. But chili dogs are money. Chili cheese dogs, yeah.
Gosh, this Sunday is going to be incredible. It's going to be between the food, the game, everything. Sushi is too fancy, Klept.
Yeah, I love sushi.
We're not getting
on Super Bowl Sunday.
steak, sushi, anything it's a little much. Even charcuterie boards are a little. No, have you ever seen a charcuterie board ever empty?
No,
you haven't.
I think they're vastly overrated.
charcuterie boards are never empty. Actually, Milwaukee's best shrimp. I feel
do shrimp.
like cocktail shrimp.
Yeah, little cocktail sauce, some shrimp on the side. Could throw that in there.
I think that's the one. I mean, I wouldn't say it's fancy or anything, but I think that fits the category. That's a good call, Milwaukee's. I didn't think about that actually. That's a good call.
Garlic bread's good.
Garlic bread, Clep. Yeah, that'd be fine. Or maybe, garlic bread, garlic knots, something like that.
Ooh, garlic
Nice.
knots. That's a good one.
How many lockers?
So
Lasagna, probably not.
Too filling. Too
that's
filling.
now we're
Hard
getting
no.
into like
Too filling.
chicken parm. But see, here's the thing. All right. Hear me out. You take those things and you shrink them down to like finger foods. Like if you take a chicken parm and put it into like a tiny slider of chicken parm sliders, then you can do chicken parm. You can't do
Again,
a real
we
chicken
just
parm.
Keep talking about sliders. I wonder who picked that in the draft.
I mean, it's all
You can
encompassing.
literally shrink down any food and put it in between a bun and call it the best food ever. And somehow I got
Chairman.
Dominic in this draft.
Oh my goodness.
Chairman.
I feel like a vegetarian party would be better suited for a World Cup soccer party than a Super Bowl. Still hating on the soccer, man.
Yep, well, hates
As
the
he
soccer. Hates the soccer. It's fine. People hate on things they don't understand, Chris.
It's true. It's true. All right. Well, there you go, guys. I mean, all right. So we covered what we expect to see in the game. Hey.
Hey.
Has no one mentioned buffalo chicken dip? No, I in fact did mention it in my first round pick of chips and dip.
It's all
I
encompassing.
talked about buffalo chicken dip and how delicious it is.
Spinach artichoke, buffalo chicken dip, all of it fits in the chips and dip
Queso,
category.
Salsa, sour cream and onion dip,
Guac.
guac, all the things. I mean, ugh.
I mean, and that's, you can't have a Super Bowl party without that. Honestly, it's a great first. It's a very, people overthink like chips are needed. But thank you, Hauser, for the 7 months. Appreciate that love.
Yeah,
Let's go.
Thank you so much.
Thank you for the
Appreciate
love.
the love.
If the Super Bowl comes down to penalty kicks, I'll reevaluate soccer.
Got it. Perfect. All right, we'll wait for that day.
Wow, Chris's list is growing on me, but he doesn't have. You mean
Scotty's?
You mean Scotty's?
Because Chris
Chris
does
has
in
week
fact have
number
wings.
1.
Yeah, so you got to look at the all-encompassing, like barbecue's all-encompassing of all of those things, but of like ribs and brisket and stuff. Just like sliders is encompassing of like pulled pork sliders and burger sliders and buffalo chicken sliders, and so yeah. All right, Cosmic, have a great night. Good luck on all the bets this weekend. We will not be live Sunday, so you guys, you need to be in the Discord. We're going to be chatting it through all Sunday. You want to talk about commercials, you want to talk about the game, you want to talk about your food, you want to take pictures, post your pictures of your parties in the Discord. Let's have fun. Let's share them. I'm going to be posting my food pics, my party pics. Scotty would be posting his stress and anxiety pics.
Yep. Yeah. Can't wait. Looking forward to it.
So, guys, this will be a lot of fun this weekend. Make sure you join in the Discord and give us a follow. We will be live tomorrow for the NBA show. Massive show tomorrow for trade deadline and all the NBA stuff happening. And then we will also be live going next Wednesday to recap everything that we saw from the Super Bowl. Everything. So tomorrow's going to be 7:30 Mountain Time, 9:30 Eastern.
9:30 Eastern, because no one knows what.
Yeah,
Mountain Time
I
is.
always say our time first. I'm like, I got to make it Eastern time.
It's literally the one that's forgotten the most.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nobody knows what Mountain Time is. People are like, Mountain? That's a time zone? Yeah, it is.
If you go,
Fun fact
if you
is.
go a little bit more east, you'll be in the best time zone in the Central.
Okay, agree to disagree. I think Mountain's the best, but
Mountain, LOL. My boss's new wife once ate all 3 pounds of shrimp at a Broncos Super Bowl party. Broncos lost and I hate her. 3 pounds of shrimp? What?
And she was clearly emotionally distraught with how the Broncos were playing in that Super Bowl. I'm assuming you're talking about that Seahawks one, and she just divulged in some shrimp.
Yeah.
Okay? No one can blame her.
Which mountain? Pikes Peak. We'll go off Pikes Peak there, Hauser.
All the mountains, the Rocky Mountains.
Yeah.
Not the Appalachians.
No.
No, that's on the wrong time zone.
But guys, I hope you guys have a fantastic Super Bowl. If we don't see you tomorrow for the NBA show, I hope you really enjoy everything there is to enjoy.